How to grow your business. My name is Coach Onyinye Okoye and you're welcome to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be giving you tips and practical examples of how you can grow your business. Now, a lot of people struggle with growing their business, with scaling their business. It's not just about starting a business. It's about sustainability and it's about building a profitable business. So if this is something you're interested in, please do stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button and of course, hit the like button as well. So let's go straight into it, right? How can you grow your business? The first things first is to ask yourself this question: what exactly do I want to grow? Yes, what exactly do I want to grow? Do I want to grow my visibility? Do I want to grow my branding? Do I want to grow the quality of my products? Do I want to grow my services? Do I want to grow more profits? What exactly do I want to grow? So this is the question you really need to ask yourself. You need to be clear on exactly what you want to grow. Make sure you know what you're focusing on. Make sure your message is clear. Make sure your message is consistent. It's very, very important that your message is consistent and that your message is clear. If you're focusing on making profit or maximizing profits, you need to ask deeper questions. Are there any places or any way I am wasting money? Is there any way I could maximize my products in order for me to make more profits? Are there anything I could do that goes along the chain of my production line, right? That will give me more profits? So you need to ask yourself this question. Sometimes the focus is on visibility, is on branding, is on making sure you position yourself out there. So you really need to ask yourself these questions. Number two, if you want to grow your business, you need to focus on sales. Yes, no sales, no growth. Focus on sales. You need to sell your service or you need to sell your product. So you need to focus on sales. Ask yourself, what am I going to do that will bring me more money? Or looking at my business, what brings me more money? Right? If you offer several services, there would be a service at a particular time that is bringing more money than the others. Why not put more focus, put more energy towards that particular service? Sometimes you have a fast selling product and other products that sell but are not fast selling. Why not create more content around your fast selling products? So no sales, no growth. So if you want to grow, focus on what is working for you. Focus on the style of presentation that works for you. Focus on the style of advertisement that works for you. It's really, really important that you ask yourself these questions, right? Number three, you need to show up consistently. Growing your business is not about posting once and disappearing. Growing your business is not about posting for 1 week and disappearing. Growing your business is not about showing up for 1 month and disappearing. Growing your business is about repeating income growth activities over and over and over again. You repeat income growth activities over and over and over again. So every day you ask yourself, what can I do today to put more money in my pocket? Where do I need to focus on in order for me to earn more? So it's very, very important that you show up consistently because you need visibility. The more visible you are, the more aware people are of you, the more they get to know you, the more they get to trust you, right? So visibility goes along with consistency and it also goes along with patience because trust me, there will be times you will have extremely low sales. There will be times you do not even feel like it, but you need to keep showing up because consistency is really what is going to help your business grow. Next on my list is this: you need to improve your service and your products. If you want to make more money, you need to ask your customers questions. What about my product or service do you really like? What about my product or service do you think I should improve on, right? So you need to ask this question so that you can improve on your product and your service. You are not your customer. You have people buying this product. So you need to ask these questions so that you can improve on whatever it is they are complaining about. For some people, they might stop patronizing you if you're not getting value, and then your sales are dropping and you wonder why, right? It might be the quality of your product. It might be the quality of your service, right? So always ask questions, get feedback from your customers, get feedback. What is the issue? Why haven't you come back again? Do you have a problem with this product? Where do you think I should improve on? And be open to these suggestions, right? Be open to criticism is very, very important so that you can look inward and fix it where it needs to be fixed. So if you need to grow your business, you need to improve on your product and your service. Now, let's go to the next point. You need to learn marketing. You need to learn marketing and basic skills. Yes, there are some things you can outsource, but trust me, there are some skills that has to be innate. There are some skills that only you can deliver. Skills such as talking confidently about your product or your service. You're marketing your product, right? You're pitching that proposal, right? If you're not confident about it, who is going to help you to be confident? Not me, not anybody else. So you need to build your confidence, and that's a skill, right? You need to learn marketing. You need to learn how to tell passionate stories about your service or your offer. You need to know how to focus on the value that your product or your service gives, not just the price or the amount. Very, very important. Some of us are so focused on the price that we forget the value that our products bring. So you need to develop these skills. Are you shy of the camera? Are you shy of people? You don't know how to edit. You don't know how to make a post. You don't know how to create a product story. You don't know how to share a testimonial. You do not know how to share a before and after, etc. These are basic marketing skills you need to learn if you want to grow your business, right? And before I go on, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. And if you think you have a friend or team members that will benefit from this, share this video as well. Now, moving on to my next tip is this. If you want to grow your business, you need to use systems, not energy. You need to use systems, not energy. Automate systems, right? There are applications that can help you develop invoices. There are applications that can help you track expenditure, spendings, income, and all that. Using systems save you a whole lot, right? And as your business grows and you need to employ people and trust people to do things on your behalf, you need to learn to trust people because you cannot do everything by yourself. So build systems, build structures, build a well-oiled machine if you want to scale your business. It's not by gra-gra. It's not by energy. You need to learn how to delegate. You need to learn how to trust people. You need to learn how to build systems. Up next on my list is this. You need to track what is working. If you want to grow your business, you need to have a history, right? Track what works. Track what doesn't really work. Track what never worked. And if you track it, you'll be able to put more energy, more systems, more resources at the things that have worked for you in the past. So it's very, very important that you track what is working, what works for you, what is working for you, right? If this product, if this pitch, if this particular kind of post, if this particular kind of testimonial is working for you, then you keep focusing on that. And finally, on my list, the last thing I have here is mindset. Oh my goodness. You need to work on your mind. And if you want to grow your business, you need to think long term, not short term. Not giving up after 3 months or after 6 months. You need to think long term because building a business is not easy. It is fun, it is rewarding, but it's definitely not easy. And only the audacious, only the person who has tenacity, only the person who keeps going is going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So work on your mindset, right? It's very important you work on your mindset for you to grow your business. Don't say, oh no, people are not buying. No, say, I will find the people that will buy. Don't say, oh no, this environment is not good. No, make the environment work for you, right? And if you found any value in this video, I want you to comment below, right? Hit the like button and subscribe as well. Trust me, in this channel, you're going to find loads of videos that would help you make more money. So stay subscribed and I'll see you on the next video.